Congress has acted and the president has passed the big bill into law this summer. But for everyday homeowners, what exactly does it mean when it comes to what is typically that big solar payback here in Florida? What does it mean for us homeowners?
It's kind of good news and bad news. The good news is the long-term payback on a solar energy system, especially with all the rate hikes we have seen and will continue to see in Florida, and the strong, intense sunshine and solar energy we get in Florida, that long-term payback is still going to be there for solar, no matter what happens to these incentives. But we know from the big bill becoming law, the federal solar tax credit for system purchases is ending at the end of this year. And in fact, you don't even have it until the end of the year. That's because we have to get your engineering done, your permitting done with both the utility and the county, and then get all your equipment allocated and get the crew out to install that system this calendar year. So if you want that federal tax credit worth an average of 9,000 plus back on a typical size system, you really have to act now and get that system in the pipeline so you can get installed by the end of the year.
Okay, wow, that is a big chunk of money on the line when we're talking about that solar credit. Also, here we are rolling into the heart of hurricane season. What do homeowners need to think about as far as backup systems that can replace a generator? So we know how important those are. You need to recharge from the solar panels in the wake of a storm. Are there big changes for those as well?
Well, there are changes coming for those battery systems that tie into your solar system. They work so well in Florida. We have so many customers that rave about, in the wake of storms like Helene, they had multiple days of power outage. That battery system gave them power each and every day, so critical in the wake of that storm in places like Florida. But the incentives for those battery systems worth an average of about $7,000 back to you at tax time. Those two end at the end of 2025. So once again, it's a case where you really cannot delay. Battery permitting sometimes even adds a little more time to the project. So here we are looking at just a couple of months till the end of the year. You want that 2025 federal tax credit for thousands back. You want that backup power. You want that lack of having to go out and fill up the generator every few hours after the storm in Florida. Now is the time to act and get that solar plus battery system for sure.
Okay, gotcha. So moving quickly definitely makes the most sense. It's so important. So does making the right choice. So one final question for you. We know that it is a very competitive solar market here in Florida. What are the key things that someone should be looking for, especially with so many changes happening in Florida?
Yeah, I mean, the thing you really want to think about is a couple of things. I call it the big three in solar, right? Number one, does the company have the ability to guarantee you installation still this calendar year, getting you the thousands back from Uncle Sam? That's number one. Number two, do they have experience with expiring tax credits before? It creates a rush of signups. It can create the need for more and more installation crews to be out there installing these systems. We have the capability at Solar Energy World to ramp up and get that system installed this year and even guarantee it. And the last piece is really, we all hope for the best for the solar industry in 2026 and beyond. But you have to look at this in a straightforward way and say, without the incentives, a lot of these companies may not be here in a year or two. And these systems come with 25, even 30-year warranties. You want to make sure that company, you have confidence they're going to be here to service your system well beyond the tax credit. We will be Solar Energy World. We've been around since 2009. We've installed more than 25,000 systems up and down the East Coast. We're doing hundreds more this month alone, especially with this tax credit expiring. And so really, this gives you the confidence to go with us as an installer. Just give us a call, 877-SOLAR-TV, or head to our website, solarenergyworld.com. We can do that free analysis for you very quickly and let you know if your home would be a good candidate, see how much you might save, and all those other good things.
Glad we could end it on such a positive note today. So give Solar Energy World a call and start saving today. Thank you so much, Wyatt. We appreciate your time. Great insight.